Football Dad's Army, welcome to the show, the Loose Cannon podcast. I'm just waiting for a few of our regular guests to come on. I say a few, I mean, I'm waiting for Anthony to come on. I'm sure he shouldn't be too long. We're just going to talk about what's going on at Arsenal, what's been happening. I mean, in recent weeks, Arsenal have, I don't know what the word is, regressed, if you like, regressed terribly, gone backwards. Uh, from the Bournemouth game, we lost away to Bournemouth. And then the poor performance in against Shakhtar the next, and then Liverpool 2-2. I don't think the performance was great. Although it wasn't a terrible performance against Liverpool, it wasn't great. And, the Newcastle game is the one that's really, really finding it hard bitter pill to swallow because I couldn't see what we was trying to do. I mean, it was a terrible performance. It's like we've gone backwards, like 5 or 6 steps backwards compared to like last season, the end of the last season, and how we started to motor, we started to gel, we started to look good, but we've gone backwards this season, and I'm worried. We're already 7 points behind Liverpool. Man City slipping up as well against Bournemouth, mind. There ain't no mugs, to be fair, at their ground of Vitality. We got slaughtered for losing that game. But I haven't seen anything terribly derogatory said about Man City for losing the weekend against Bournemouth. But it's sort of a one-way traffic, isn't it? It's when Arsenal fuck up, but it's terrible. It's everything's against us. Man City slip up. Oh, it's just a little blip. Possibly true, quite possibly true, because the juggernaut that they do have their little blips during the seasons. Man City, they always do, but they always come back. So that's why probably they're not being writ off like Arsenal have been totally writ off. Especially after seeing that game against Newcastle, I thought I couldn't understand what was going on there, the formations, anything like that. AFC always in the chat. How you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Edu doesn't trust the process, so he decides to feck off. Bye bye and good riddance. Next, hopefully, will be our out. This is what I was going to ask you out there. I was going to ask you the same question as what AFC always has just said. That lemon thing is a fucking joke, mate. The lemon thing, I'm not sure what you mean by that, mate. I haven't seen that. Yeah, Edu leaving the club as well. Let's go back to the performance first of all against Newcastle. And can anybody tell me what we was doing? Can anybody tell me what formation we was playing? Can anybody actually say where Havertz was playing as well? What was he supposed to be up front? Was he supposed to be in midfield? I said it on a video before the other day. I was saying, would Villa or Newcastle, any of the top teams, City, would they play their strikers in midfield? Why are we playing Havertz in? Why does he always drop? I know Harry Kane towards the end of his Tottenham career used to drop into the midfield, but Harry Kane was all over the pitch. He even done it for England. We're not like that. We're not a team like that. We need a vocal point. We need someone to put the ball in the back of the net. We haven't got it, especially when Havertz is supposed to be our striker playing in midfield. You would never see Ollie Watkins, Alexander Isak, Erling Haaland, any of the top teams in the league play their strikers in midfield. It's a madness to me, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand why we're doing it. It just screams of inexperience, and he's trying to be clever. Listen, I am very much I'm on the road. I'm on the motor. I'm on there now. After watching that Newcastle performance, it's tipped me over the edge. I'm on there for being an Arteta out camp man now. I know I'm a flip flop. Everyone calls me a flip flop. I'll put my hands up to it. But this performance just screams of inexperience, and he doesn't know what he's doing. Really don't. Arteta gave the players lemons to squeeze to show than the togetherness. What the feck is that all about? What? I, what? What's a lemon got to do with anything? What has that got to do with anything? A lemon? I can't believe that, AFC. What the hell is that all about? I've never heard that before in my life. It ain't even a saying. It ain't even a saying. I don't know. I can't. Like birds of a feather fly together. You get things like that, them sort of sayings. I think that's the saying. But I've never heard of squeezing a lemon to show togetherness. What the fuck is that all about? How can the top two earners at the club, our two strikers, earn 550k a week combined, have less goals than Chris Woods and Danny Welbeck? Is very embarrassing. Absolutely, absolutely, and I can't understand it. I mean, I've been an advocate for just trying to ride it out, trying to just see, just. But even myself, I'm getting sick of it. That it really tipped me over the edge, and we needed a goal. This is another thing against Newcastle, right? We needed a goal. We go 1-0 down. We need a goal. 70th minute, something like that. He brings on like Zinchenko. He brings on Jorginho. I know he brought on Nwaneri as well, but that was far too late to bring him on. We had no creativity in that midfield at all. That was bossing the midfield. We was getting bossed, mate. And it's a very hard pill to swallow when you think to yourself, they didn't win a game for the previous 4 or 5 games, I believe, Newcastle. So at the minute, they were going to pour a run of form and they was crap. Arsenal go there and we make them look like title contenders, or they made us look like a relegation fodder. It was a terrible. Not one player can hold their head up high. But it's been on the back of a few really bad performances. Really bad before the game with Shakhtar, the last Champions League game. We're playing Champions League tomorrow against Inter Milan. I was gonna do a lineup what I would pick for that game. I might still do that. I'm just waiting for Anthony. I'm not sure um, where he is at the moment. He might not be able to come on, but so that would mean that this stream will be cut a little bit short. But I'm just thinking about that game against Shakhtar. The next who the hell are they? Ukrainian team. They've got no other really great teams out there in their league, and they made us look stupid. All right, we've got the goal, Martin, lucky deflection, but we should be burying teams like that. Look at Liverpool. Look what Arne Slot's doing at Liverpool. All right, he didn't have to remold the team. He didn't have to rebuild anything. He just had to make a little few tweaks. And he's got them title. They've got to be favourites for the title now, Liverpool. Surely, Arne Slot's coming and he's got all right with Klopp. Klopp built the team and a solid team. The only problem they had was they was a little bit susceptible defensively, Liverpool last season. But this year, mate, look how good they look solid, bro. They look solid. AFC always. No one on the Arsenal board wouldn't even know who David O'Leary is. That is the state of people running the club. Brilliant player for Arsenal. David O'Leary. True Gooner. Josh is in the chat. How you doing, sir? Big self up. Go and check his channel out if you get a chance. The True Gooner. Blinding channel. Blinding Arsenal content as guests on there. Like this. Does podcasts like this. But I've got to say they're probably even better than this one. But big up, Josh, there. To True Gooner. I'm dreading tomorrow as well, mate. We're away to Inter Milan. And we're in for an hiding, mate. We're in for an hiding. I don't believe that we're going to have. I can't see us getting anywhere near them. I can't see us the way we've been playing lately. I can't see us getting anything out of this game. Not even a draw. We're looking into a 3-1 defeat, perhaps. I'm a little bit worried about it. I was worried about the Liverpool game, but the games I wasn't worried about, the Bournemouth game and the Newcastle game. I weren't worried about them games, and we lost them both. So maybe I should be worried about it. Maybe I should be really worried about it. How do you feel out there? I know you're dreading it. True Gooner's dreading it. McManus in the jet. How you doing, sir? He has spent 850 million since he's been here. Runnison, Cedric, Tavares, Mari, Willian, Lakonga, Vieira, Zinchenko, Jesus, Marino, Sterling. How many of them are still here? His signings moved on because they're shit. Mate, as I said on another video, mate, he's doing his apprenticeship with us. Even Edu's bowed out. Edu's seen the performances. He's gone to Nottingham Forest. He's not going to be a sporting director or a technical director. He's going to be a CEO of sporting something for the owners of Nottingham Forest, who also own, I think it's Olympiacos, and there's another. They own about 3 clubs, and I think they're going for. So it's going to be 4 clubs, and he's going to be the CEO of all of them. Edu. So that's why he's left. He wasn't sacked. Apparently, he resigned to pursue. Because I said on the video, I said you normally hear of managers if they leave, if they're not sacked and they move on, or directors and on the board members or coaches and things like that. They normally got a job lined up already for them to move into, and that is why they resigned their position to move into that job. But nothing. It was all a bit hush. When it first came out, no one knew what the real reason was. People were speculating, myself included, about him being sacked because he come out of the blue. No one knew what was going on, but apparently he did resign his position. He's got the needle because he wanted the CEO position. I can't remember the guy's name who left, and he wanted the CEO, wanted to be the CEO position for Arsenal, but he didn't get it. He didn't get that, and apparently he had the needle over it. This is the whispers and rumours I'm hearing. Go and get Inzaghi right now, mate. Listen, this is. I'm hoping that Arteta does leave as well. Now, if we could get someone like that Inzaghi, it's got to be a no-brainer, isn't it? It would cost Arsenal 45 million to sack Arteta. I don't care. It's not my money. Absolutely. But the reason why it's costing them 45 million to sack him is because they've only just given him a new contract in the summer. Why did they give him a new contract? Why didn't they wait? Would he have got a new contract if he hadn't got one yet? Would he have got a new one now? Would he have got a new one by say? I did say, if it were me, I would have waited until January just to see where we are. But you know what? I might have been making him follow Edu out the door. Excuse the noise outside. It's fireworks night, 5th of November, Guy Fawkes night, bonfire night, whatever you want to call it. So there's going to be a few bangs and blasts and screamers screaming and all that during this stream. So I can only apologise for that. Edu wasn't happy. You could see that's why he fecked off. Wasn't happy because he didn't get the CEO job. That's what apparently he wasn't happy about. But I mean, what did he do? I've seen videos, I've seen AFTV, I've seen other channels talk about him, Charles Watts praising him, he's done wonders. Look at where we was when he came in to where we are now. Where are we now then? It seems to me we are regressing back to where we was when he first come. Because all right, we've progressed. We've got better points every season. We've done this, we've done that. It was slow progression. Trust the process. But we're regressing again. The state of the football against Newcastle. All right, it was away, St James's Park. Last season, I think, was it away? When that ball crossed the line and there was all this big fucking hoo-ha about it. No, the circumference of the ball didn't go over the byline. No, it was or whatever it was when I think they beat us then as well. It's just there's a little hoodoos. We wanted revenge, and there's a little bit of niggle there, isn't there? And I mean, I ain't sure what it was. The players didn't look up for it. The Arteta looked absolutely clueless. Bringing on Jorginho and Zinchenko when you need a goal. You need a goal. Sterling didn't come on. I just don't get it, mate. It's a madness to me. Aces in the chat, big yourself up. Big yourself up, Aces. Edu wanted to become the new CEO, but Garlic had got the job instead. That's another reason why he left. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, about he wanted to be the CEO. I can't remember the guy's name. The Indian fella who was the CEO. I can't think of his name. Declan Rice out of Inter Milan and Chelsea games. See, well, what's he been injured in training? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet. He's probably got an injury in training. How do we get so many injuries in training? It's fucking unbelievable. McManus, big yourself up. McManus Gaming, sorry. Go and check his channel out if you like gaming. He plays the games and he streams it and he talks and he banters and he talks about football as well. But go and check his channel. He's also got an aftershave and perfumes and whatever, scents, McManus scents. Check that one out too. 850 million given to Emery would have won us trophies. Arteta's a clan. People go on about progression. 850 million, no trophy, 2 seasons of second place, 1 loser. First loser, sorry. Second place is first loser. Yeah, I get that. We're currently in 5th place. Forest are 3rd. Nottingham Forest are 3rd place in the league. What a start to the season they're having. What's his name? The manager, the former Wolves manager. Someone tell me his name. I can't. Espirito Santo, is it? Nuno Espirito Santo. Arteta will choose his new boss. This is something that we've been thinking about as well. Talking about. Listen, Arteta is not the head coach, right? He's the manager, like Arsene Wenger, like Alex Ferguson. Vinay, that's it. Vinay, thanks, McManus. Yeah, he's. I don't think they're going to go with one. I don't think they're going to get a director of football, sporting director, technical director, whatever the hell they're freaking called. I can't see him doing it. I can't see him. Can't see him doing it. I think he's just going to be him. He's just going to be the manager. I mean, Arsene Wenger got a not a sporting director. What was it called then? Something director of football, wherever it was. I think in his last 2 years, I think it was. They finally got one of them directors, director of football, whatever it was called. But that was only towards the end of his career, end of his tenure there. For the rest of his tenure, he can you hear the fireworks? He was doing everything on his own. He ran the club from top to bottom, just the same as Ferguson did at United. Now, exactly that, AFC always. Now Edu's gone, Arteta will have full control. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And we're stuck with him, bro. We are absolutely stuck. Look at Man United. Man United have gone and got this, what's his name? The Sporting Lisbon manager. They've got, no one's really heard, but he's doing bits in Sporting Lisbon. But, they've got one of the hottest properties in football, Victor Gyökeres. He's at Sporting Lisbon. Is he going to come in January? Is he going to go to United? Is he going to follow his manager? It's a possibility. If that happens, I'm going to be sick as a parrot, man, because I want Victor Gyökeres at Arsenal. I wanted him in the summer. Who was Benjamin Sesko? Who the hell was he? Never heard of him. At least we'd heard of Gyökeres. He was at Coventry when he had loan spells at Swansea and another club. I can't think of the other club, but he was decent. Nothing major, but the last 2 years I had in Portugal, he's been mustard, bro. Mustard. Go and check out. I put the records up before, but his scoring records, 16 goals in 10 games. I think he's got this season, something like that. Last season, it was like 38 goals in 34 games, or 34 goals in 38 games, something like that. Like 10 assists. Ridiculous statistics. Ridiculous, mate. Don't know what's going on. Just excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. I just had to just do something back. Just had to click me back. Oh, it's fucking exciting me. Anyway, right. AFC always. If Arteta was doing the same job at Spurs, then the same top gooners would be the first to point out the lack of silverware. Absolutely. But when it's at their own door, they ignore it, blinded by bias. What a great point. What a great point. Um, That's AFC always again. Sesko is crap. Look at what he did in the Euros. It's been 7 hours and not scoring a goal. Sinead O'Connor look-alike. Sinead O'Connor look-alike. Oh, gosh. Um, yeah, let me get. I made a little few notes. I think I might have even gone through most of the points I was going to make. Um, I mentioned Arnie Slot. Did I look how good he's doing, Arnie Slot? I did. I think I went off. I think I was talking about Arnie Slot and I sort of slipped off into something else. But Arnie Slot took over that Klopp's team, made a few tweaks to their defensive priorities, just a few little tweaks flying. They've got to be favourites. I think I've said that. Uh, has anybody seen? Has anybody seen or heard about Arsene Wenger may be getting this director of football job? Would that work? Would you want that? Not for me, mate. Not for me. He's gone. You know, the last 5 6 years of he was there. I think he stayed too long. But him coming back into the club, would it be a good thing? I'm not so sure. Would Arteta be? Well, hopefully he would be undermined and get the up and leave because of it. But we will, because then but when Arsene Wenger take over in his 70s. Nah, well, I was thinking a bit to myself about this Arteta in, Arteta out situation, and as you know, I mean, I can't make my mind up, but I am 99% Arteta out now, and the last few games has tipped me over the edge. What we're going to do against Inter Milan, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get anything out of that game. Has Edu deserted a sinking ship? Do you think Edu he might have thought to himself, you know what, this is all going belly up. I'm gonna bail out. I'm gonna bail out of here, man, and just pin all the blame on Mikel Arteta. So you can carry the blame now. I'm getting out of here, man. I'm bailing out. The process is it over? Is the process is it over? The the process was supposed to be them two together and seeing it all through and making us great again. Half of it's gone. Is there a little bit of animosity between Edu and Arteta? Are they keeping the fair to Barney? They argued over players. If they disagreed over like what players were going to sign. Did we don't know for sure if who identified players like Sterling on loan. We did Arteta identify him, or did Edu say, "I'll take him. You can have Sterling on loan, yeah." Settle for that. Who knows what's going on behind closed doors? Because he's very tight-lipped as well. He's tight-lipped about everything. He's tight-lipped about his players. He's tight-lipped about himself, coaches. Tight-lipped about everything. Contracts, everything, injuries. Don't ever. He's never gives you a straight answer. Never gives you a straight answer. Always beats around the bush. You think, oh, keep everything in house. No, we don't want to know that. What we want to know is our players fit enough to play football. We don't keep them guessing as much as you want the other teams, but at least say, oh, he's nearly there, or saying things like that. He's got to say, well, he's training, he's looking fit. We'll have to see on the day if I pick him. least we know in our heads he's got a chance. Instead of saying, "Oh, don't answer quick, don't talk about this, don't talk about that." It's a little bit annoying, to be fair. I used to like, I used to think it was a good thing that he kept everything hush hush, but it's so frustrating. We don't know. We don't know how long Odegaard's out for. I said that when he got that injury, he's out till December. Go back and watch my streams if you want. I said he's going to be out to probably December. And it's looking that way. It's looking that way. I can't. I don't know if he's training. I can't. I've seen little videos of him, but he's not come out and said yes, he's on his way back. Maybe in the next few days he's going to be have a full session, get him up match fitness, drop him in for 20, 30 minutes. Who knows what's going to happen, man? It's annoying. It's so annoying. AFC always. Why is Arteta playing so defensive football this season? You can't win games or league titles playing that way. Yeah, I do agree to a certain extent, but I also think that before we lost to Bournemouth, I thought that we learnt from our mistakes. I thought to myself, right, last season when we lost games to Fulham, West Ham, Newcastle, drawing 3-3 with Southampton, there was a few games last season that we should have really won, and we didn't win them because we was too attacking, leaving ourselves a bit too open at the back. But we were solid at the back. Don't get me wrong. We had a great defence, but certain games there were certain mistakes made, and we paid for it. But this season, it seemed a little bit different. It seemed we tightened up even more in defence, but we're sacrificing that attacking part of the game for whatever reason. It's not. It ain't balanced. It ain't balanced out right because it was top heavy last season, really, with a solid defence. But now it seems like we're bottom heavy, but we've got nothing up top. We don't seem to be able to just finish our dinner. And we could have 20 shots on goal and not score one. We didn't have a shot on target against Newcastle. I think we did have one at the. I think, or the Declan Rice. I think he get wide of the post. I don't think we had one shot on target against Newcastle. Against Newcastle, one shot on target, not one shot on target, I should say. Fucking, it's so frustrating. Odegaard back in full training. I was in full training. Okay. Well, is that good news? Is he going to have a breakdown in training? Declan Rice looks like he's not going to be playing against Inter or Chelsea. Both away games. We need to win this. Listen, we need to win that Chelsea game. Desperately need to win that Chelsea game. Can I see it happening now? I can't. At the bridge, can't see it, mate. Can't see it. Another thing, Marquinhos and Cedric on a free, but we paid Fluminense and Southampton to keep good relations with the clubs. Why anyone? Why? Why did we pay them? Exactly, McManus. Why did we pay them a fee when we didn't have to? Anyone remember Austin Trusty and Matt Turner? More money wasted. Yeah, they went out on loans. Are they still out on loan, or did we sell them in the end? I think I'm not sure if we sold them or if they're still out on loan. But yeah, I remember him. The goalkeeper, Matt Turner, wasn't he? Defender, Austin Trusty. Ben White should have started at right back, even if it was for 45 to 60 minutes, and Partey should have started in midfield next to Rice, and Ranieri should have played in the Odegaard role, not Marino. Absolutely. We were saying what we're going to do if you want to stick around for just a bit. I've got this thing on here that I can pick the team. What team we would like pick ourselves to go and play in the Milan. Excuse me. I'm not sure if I can see the comments as I'm doing it. Let's have a look. McManus. Let me try and do that. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We sold them. Trusty to Sheffield United and Turner to Forest. That's right. Matt Turner went to Forest. Absolutely. I remember now. So let me just try and do something. Let me 1 second. I'll be right. Give me 1 minute. Oh no, I can't do that. Let me see if I can. No, I can't. Oh shoot! I've had it wrong. Let me see if I can do it here. Well, I'm just trying to do something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you, AFC. Lee, you look 10 years younger now. You saved your Epping Forest from me. Yeah, she's been on at me for ages to get it saved, to save it off. So I thought, yeah, so it's all gone, all nice, clean shaven. So let me just see if I can do this now. I want to see if I can do it. I can still see the comments. This is what I was worried about. So let's have a look at this. 1 second. Oh, I don't know. It's not working. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So I can have a look at this and I can go back to the right. It looks like that's there, but I'm gonna have to come backwards and forwards. So if you are you interested in doing this, McManus and AFC? Do you want to pick your team? Uh, did you hear about Lampard being linked with a Roman job? I didn't, mate. I didn't. No. I'm going to see if I can do this while we're here. So, should we do this together? Let's go for the goalkeeper first. So put your goalkeeper in the chat, and I'll drop back onto that. And first of all, before we look at the goalkeeper, give me a formation. Give me a formation that you would play first of all against Inter Milan. So if it was me, I'd go for 4-2-3-1. So let me just do that. Let me see if I can do a 4-2-3-1. I think it's there. Okay. So we've got a formation. We've got a formation. Is anybody interested in doing this? Right. Okay. So I'll do what I think I'll do then. I'll do. I'll put the team in that I would play, and then you can tell me. So we know we ain't got no Declan Rice. We have to start Ray and go. Absolutely. I was going to do that anyway, but just wanted to see if anyone wanted to participate. So we're looking at a goalkeeper there. So we're going to put David out in goal. So let's go for. Should we start with a right back? Let's start with a right back. So I'm thinking Ben White. Or you're thinking Lewis Skelly? What are you thinking? Are you thinking Timber? But is Calafiori fit? So Calafiori could be still out injured. So I think we're going to look for. I think we're going to play for Ben White in that right back position. So McManus is saying Ben White. Sporting played Man City. Wonder if Eucharist will score. The other night, Eucharist scored 4 goals. He will be a Man United player. Well, Anthony Herbert don't want him. I don't know. I can't remember what you said about him, McManus, but I remember Anthony Herbert saying that he don't want him. But I'd go for him, mate. I'd absolutely go for him. He's better than what we've got anyway. And I know it's a different league. This is what people are worried about because Portugal's a different league. But I mean, I'm not worried about it at all. I think it'd be all right. I'm going for it, mate. I'll go for it. So I'm going to go at right back. We're looking at Ben White at right back. For the game to play Inter Milan. Yes, Saliba and Gabriel. It picks itself, doesn't it? It absolutely picks itself, that part of defence. But we've got a problem. We've got a left back. We have got a left back that we've got to think about. This so we're going to go for Saliba there in the centre back, and we're going to go with Gabriel Magalhaes, or just Gabriel, as he's got on there. But so we've got that sorted out. So where do we go with left back? What do we do? Do we go Timber left back? Yeah, okay. We're going to go with Timber at left back. I agree. So let's go in the left back. Julian Timber. There you go. Can you see this as I'm actually doing it? Can you actually see this? Pop it up. Can you see the screen properly? I'm not sure because to me it looks pretty small. I'm hoping it's all right. So now we're going to look. Are you happy with the formation, guys? Are you happy with a 4-2-3-1, or would you have gone something different? Yes, we can see it. Are you happy with the formation? Should I change the formation, or are you happy with that? If you're happy with it, let's have our next player. So we're not going to be obviously not going to be having the Declan Rice, Party and Jorginho. So I can. McManus seems to be happy with the formation. So we're going Party and Jorginho. Do you agree with that, AFC Always? Or anybody else in the chat think anything else? All good, Lee. Yeah, okay. So let's have a look at the two double pivot. The double pivot of Thomas Partey. Thomas. And Jorginho. So now we're looking at let's go left wing. This is out for debate, this left wing, because when Anthony's on here, I prefer. Although hasn't played very well, really, neither of them have really played very well in the last few games. But I do prefer on that left wing. I prefer to play Martinelli. and Trossard to be used as like an impact sub. Because I think he's better as an impact sub, although he doesn't like it himself. He's been moaning about it in recent weeks. Before he's been starting, sorry, let's get back to that. Before he's been starting games like he has in recent, he was moaning about not being. I don't think he actually did moan, but you could tell he wasn't happy about being benched and coming on as an impact sub. But when he comes on, he's more effective. I think he's more effective coming off the bench to being a starter. Do we need to think about anybody else that can play in that left wing position? Because to be fair, Martinelli has been poor as well. There's Trossard, and as you're saying there, AFC always left wing is a problem area because of they've been awful. Pair them. So you're going to go for like a Trossard, Emmanuel, and Saka. And another thing as well. Let me tell you this: Martinelli and Trossard in the same team. They don't. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't work. It doesn't gel. I don't think you can play on both. So you can't. I don't think you can play one on the left, one at the 10, or one up front. I don't think it works. I think we should be doing something different. I really think we should be doing something different, and I think we need to. You might think I'm crazy, but I would consider using Saka on the left. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. I would consider using Saka on the left because I think we need to get down the byline and cross in with his left foot instead of cutting in from the right on his left as an inside forward. I don't know why we haven't tried this. I can't understand because Martinelli's the same. I'm not saying put Martinelli on the right and Saka on the left, but I think I would consider that. Excuse me. I would consider doing that, but obviously that's not going to happen. But yeah, is there anything else? Who do you play on the right? Jesus, absolutely, McManus playing Jesus on the right. Playing Jesus on the right. Martinelli and Saka. I'm not. Oh, not Saka. Martinelli and Trossard. I have been convinced by him. I have not been convinced by him, but I will try. I mean, Saka on the left, Jesus on the right, Emmanuel in that 10. I would consider that. I mean, would you consider that, or do you want to go another way? Let me know. I can see what you want to do. McManus, Trossard, Emmanuel, and Saka. Trossard on the left. That's I'm assuming. With Saka on the right, Emmanuel in the 10. What about you, AFC? What would you do? I've just said mine. I'd have Saka on the left, Emmanuel in the 10, and Jesus on the right. That's another possibility. I don't think Havertz warrants his place in the team either. The last few games. Could start Martinelli up top. We could do. Should we go for that? If the three of us agree with it. So let's just do it. Finally do it. The last four positions. Should we go? Should we go? Start Martinelli up front. Right. So should we start Martinelli up front? Should we? Let's put Martinelli up front. Okay. Let's do that. Let's put Martinelli up front. Excuse this cough, man. This just always comes on me when I'm doing this. Don't know why. Might be the dust off the computer. So let's try this. Right, so why can't I put it in there? Right. So, uh, just give me a minute. I just need to get some water. Sorry, guys. I'm choking. Yeah, so Martinelli's up front. Great minds think alike. Yes, McManus. You and AFC. Uh, Arteta should be sacked. I meant to click on that one first. Martinelli regress under Arteta. So have Rice and every other footballer. Arteta hasn't improved one player at the club. I'm starting to believe that. Arteta should be sacked. So what we're going for behind Martinelli then? What are we going to do? Arteta's lost the dressing room. I think so. You know what? I'm starting to think that as well because did you see what he? It didn't look like they were taking any notice of him. Didn't look like they were taking any notice of him whatsoever against Newcastle. Yeah, I think you're right, bro. That was saying that I thought I might have been not understanding what I was seeing because it's just like they just can't be fucked. They can't be bothered. They've lost faith in his process. Okay, so we're gonna go. It seems like the players have Dan tools. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Absolutely, absolutely, bro. So I agree with that, McManus. I think you would as well. Um, oh shit, where's the thing? Oh, there it is. I keep losing the thing. So we're gonna go. We're definitely going Imanieri behind Martinelli. Imanieri. Yeah, we haven't got a picture for him. I think it's because he's under 18, possibly. There's no picture for him, but his name's there. That's possibly because he's under 18. We ain't got his picture. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it might be the fact. The McManus Gaming. Sorry, AFC always at the McManus Gaming. Did you hear about the lemon nonsense from Arteta? It's a fucking joke, mate. Yeah, we were speaking about that, weren't we? I mean, I didn't hear about it, but you told me. You did tell me, AFC. Fuck me, I can't believe what I was hearing. Two peas in a pod, birds of a feather fly together, whatever. You hear little sayings like that, but I've never heard of squeezing lemons for togetherness. I've fucking never heard of that. How ridiculous is that? So let's pick left and right wingers for the game against Inter Milan. I mean, do you want to go with what we know? Do you want to go with what's safe? Or I say safe, but what's normally picked, or would you want to change it up a little bit, like we said? McManus, I did make fucking pathetic. It's like the whole hiring pickpockets to go that dinner. Yeah, I heard about that. He's a Fruit Loop, absolute moron. Sack him. Sack him. How about when he played a couple of years ago when they done that All or Nothing Amazon show? He played the crowd at Anfield singing "You Never Walk Alone" just to get the atmosphere. What was that? Under Arteta, we've gone through a light bulb. What? Under Arteta, we've gone through a light bulb nonsense to squeeze lemons nonsense and pickpockets. I'll be open to Jesus on the right and Saka on the left. Something different. Absolutely. We need something different. At least that way, they're not going to be cutting in all the time. They can start there, they can run the line, and they can get to the byline and crosses in. They can cross in. The manager's a fool. Get him out. Would you be open to that as well, as you always? Because this is our team. We've picked it together. But if it don't work, then you can swap them back. You know, you can swap them back, and they can do it. And you can push Martinelli back over to the left, put Jesus through the middle. You know, there's options to change it as well. If it ain't working, there's options to change it. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, because I think this is not a bad. It's not a bad decision. So we're going to put Saka. We're going to put Saka over on the left for this game. I really think that's going to make. I really think that's a way. That's a way forward, because you can interchange swap them. You know, it's going to make this. You know, they double up and treble up on Saka on that right hand side, because they know what he's going to do. They know he's going to cut in, but this is going to be something different. And why this ain't been used, I can't put my finger on it, mate. I really can't. And over on this side, on the right hand side, we're going to have Gabriel Jesus, because he could do the same that side. So I think that's a good team. I think that looks solid. I think it looks a little bit more threatening than the way we set up against Newcastle with Thomas Partey at right back. I know we done all right. I think it was Liverpool we played well at right back, but I think he's not a right back, is he? So I mean, it's all right to just to fill in, but that's AFC always. You've hit the nail straight on the head there. They swapped Gordon's side, and he was causing nightmares running the line and crossing in. They swapped sides. They put Gordon on the other side. Absolutely. Gordon's cross was a defender's worst nightmare. That is how you do. Our wingers don't do that. Take too many touches before crossing. Yeah, because they're on their wrong foot. AFC always, isn't they? They're on their wrong foot. Saka's right foot ain't great. Ain't great at all. His left foot's got a wonder of a left foot. His right foot's not great. That's a team Mal would start, but I said I won't do it. We know that. He's going to probably play Marino, isn't he? Because he bought him. Sideways and backwards. That's what he's been doing, mate. It's driving everybody mad. And I was screaming at the telly. I think I don't know what's along against Liverpool. It was driving me insane, bro. It really was. It really was. Well, anyway, that's the selection we made. We have picked Raya and goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Julian Timber. In the double pivot, Partey and Jorginho. On the right wing, we have Gabriel Jesus. In the middle, the number 10 spot goes to Ethan Nwaneri. Left winger, Bukayo Saka. And up front, Gabriel Martinelli. I think, yeah, it's different. And I think, you know, I think it's going to be a solid. It's got a solid box there in the defence with the two centre halves and a double pivot. The solid square of defence there. The full backs can overlap because they're on their right side. Well, Julian Timber, I think, is predominantly right-footed. To be fair, but Saka's on his right side; he can overlap. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. McManus. Why didn't we look at making a move for Gordon in the summer? We was linked to him like we was linked to every other cunt. Serious. This club does everything the wrong way. If asked this club for a drink, it would bring you a sandwich. Might be different now Edu's gone. It might be Edu. Who knows? We don't know. AC Milan won, Real Madrid won. Why not? I think I backed Madrid. I think I backed Madrid in my bet. I've done a few. I've had a few bets tonight. I think I backed Real Madrid in that, but along with I've done a few aways as well. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what I did, but I've done a few aways. Anyway, let's have score predictions for tomorrow. Away to Inter Milan. Put your score predictions in the chat. I'm going with an unfortunate 2-0 defeat. I know the team Arteta is going to probably put out no Declan Rice. You know, is Odegaard going to have a? Is he going to play? Is he going to be fit enough? Is he going to get half hour? Is he going to come on? I doubt it. I think we're going to get beat 2-0. So put your score predictions in the chat before we say goodnight. AFC always is 3-0 to Inter Milan, and McManus is saying 3-1 to Inter Milan. So we're all on board. We all know we're going to get done. And it's a bit depressing, isn't it? And you know what, as well, that being an Arsenal fan, watching Arsenal over the last few weeks, it's killing my spirit, man. I feel sorry for Scott, the man from tomorrow. I call him Scott, a friend of the channel. He comes in the chat now and again. He has to get up. So that 12:30 kickoff on Saturday against Newcastle. I believe it was 1:30 in the morning for him. He had to stay up to watch that. And other times when he has to get up and crack 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes he has to get up to watch Arsenal, and he gets up to see that shit. You get Arsenal fans, feel sorry for them, going all the way to Newcastle to watch that dross, to watch that shit. I mean, I can't believe, and he's being defended. He's being the top gooners, the big channels, defending Arteta, defending what he was doing. No, it was all right. It weren't all right, mate. It was shit. Not one shot on target. Come on, somebody tell me. It's a madness. I'm glad I don't go. Call me what you like. Call me an armchair fan. I don't give a shit. I'm glad I don't go because I will be absolutely furious. I am furious anyway, but I'll be even worse. It'd be even worse, bro. I keep pressing these. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not very computer savvy. Sorry. AFC always. these Arsenal fans, these Arsenal fans who made the trip to Newcastle, every fan should have been refunded for that dross of a performance. One shot the whole game was one shot on target. Fuck, man, I didn't think there was one. There might have been one shot on target, but Declan Rice had a chance right at the end, didn't he? But I think it went the outside of the post, didn't it? I'm not sure. Can't remember like exactly because I wasn't even taking any notice of the shots on targets, and I just know that wasn't many. And I mean, if Declan Rice's shot was on target, by that time I was so annoyed and so defeated, deflated. I didn't even really take much notice of it being on target or not. Of it hit the post, whatever happened, I don't know. I think it went past it. Definitely wasn't saved, and it was. I don't know how he's getting away with it. I don't know. Any other top club would have sacked him by now. Surely to God, we need better. And I have said, I'm a bit worried about him going to another club and just absolutely smashing it. But now I don't care. I'm past it. I'm over it. I just want whoever takes over from Arsenal from Arteta. He's already got a squad. He's already got a good team, like what Arne Slot's done. But Arne Slot's a good manager. The team's in place. The foundations are back there. It ain't like it used to be. All right, you've got to give him his credit, and along with the rest of the Cronkies and whoever else, they have. It's all been laid. The foundations are all there, ready to go on to the next level. And Arteta's not the man to take us over the line. He done. Thank you for doing what you've done. Yet, all right, got us challenging again. But now I'm seeing this season the regression. So you took us as far as you can. The bubble was popped, and or there's an hole in the balloon, and it's going slowly. So we need somebody else to come and plug the hole and take us back up again. Refill the what's it called? Helium, and take us back up. Because the way we're going here, we're going to keep going backwards and backwards, and we're going to be back where we was before they come in. Manus, I was in Brighton Saturday with my family for the day. I'm glad I didn't watch the game. Yes, I remember. I remember you saying. I'm glad I didn't watch the game. Watched the highlights when I got home. That was painful enough. It was terrible, McManus. I'm glad you didn't watch the game. I have to pay for them. I have to pay for the game. No, yes, no, I didn't pay for this one. No, I didn't pay for this one. But I normally have to pay Now TV. I don't have to pay it to watch the game. It's like 14 quid a game for 24 hours of Sky Sports. It's disgusting. Imagine if Slot Machine wins the league title in his first full season. This is his first season, regardless of it being full or not. He took over in the summer, didn't he? Has never bought anybody. They didn't sign a player, AFC. And he's got them five and he's got them back. He's tweaked the defence. He's tweaked the midfield as well. The midfield looks good. He's got them playing. He's got them playing like last season, Klopp's last year. I think he sort of half give up a little bit, Klopp. You know what I mean? He knew he was leaving. He was half-hearted. He sort of thingy, but Slot's got him going, mate. He has got him going. But the foundation was already there. It was already built. Klopp never left a shambles of what was left there after when Wenger left. When Wenger left, it was like so much damage was done with mainly with big contracts of players like Ozil, like 350 grand a week he was on. Rinsing the club, couldn't get rid of him. Then COVID. So I'm not trying to justify anything, but in it's there was damage done to the club, and it's slowly but surely, very slowly but surely, been rebuilt and restructured, and all the foundations are back. Now we just need a better manager to take us to the level we should be. If Liverpool can pick one out like Arne Slot out of the hat, I mean, I'd never heard of him before he come, But if they can pick one out, why can't we? Someone said earlier on in the chat in Target, let's see what he does. Yeah, why not? This Sporting Lisbon manager, I can't remember his name, but he's gone to Man United. They finally sacked Ten Hag. He's gone to Man United. Who knows what he's going to do? Don't know. But he's got a bit of a, he's got a bit of, what do you call it, credentials. He's got a bit of experience. Arteta had no experience. So, who knows? We have to wait and see. But I am worried about tomorrow's game. I'm worried about it. I'm contemplating doing a watch along. I'm not sure if I will do one, but I am contemplating it. If I do, you'll know. Stick a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like it, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you get notified. I keep forgetting to say that one. Click the bell icon so you get notified of videos and streams that are upcoming or started or whatever. And you'll know then if I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow, a watch along. I'm not sure. I might just do a reaction. But that's it. I've run out of time. I've got nothing else to say. Listen, God bless everybody in the chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate your input. Appreciate your help as well. Like helping me out. I've been on my own. I've been very nervous during this whole stream doing this on my own. I don't like doing it on my own. But I know I've got to do that anyway. I've got to get used to it because sometimes things happen. So I will love you and leave you, and I'll be back on Thursday. I will be back on Thursday with McManus, who's in the chat, and Anthony, hopefully, if I can get in touch with him. I don't know. He was supposed to be on tonight. There was a little bit of thing with the show, to be honest. It might be my fault because I did say I might have to push it back to 8:30, and then it was no, we can't, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. But I managed to get on time. So it might be confusion there, but hopefully he's all right and everything's all good there. But and being well, we'll be on the show with us on Thursday. Like as you enter and subscribe if you haven't already, people, and put the notification bell on. Thank you, AFC. All good, Lee. Smashed it, mate. Thank you, McManus. Appreciate it, bro. I haven't smashed it. I know that. The old coughs balls, the old COPD kicks in every now and again. It's been talking too much. This is why, if I talk too much, I start getting the tight chest and the cough comes out, and and I start feeling a bit oxygen starved, if you like. So it might be because I've been talking too much. It might be because usually other people talk as well, but it don't matter. Don't matter. Breaking news: Arteta will walk away at the end of the season. Are you serious? AFC always? Are you serious? He's just signed a new contract. He's got no pressure on him. And you said in the chat it costs 45 million to get away, to sack him. Oh, you you tosser! Oh shit, that was my dream I had last night. Yeah, end the show with a dream. Blinded. All right then, guys. Listen, thanks for joining in, and I'll catch you all soon. I'll see you on Thursday. But Manus is going to be there, and Anthony. So come back on Thursday. For fuck's sake, AFC always. I know you got us right at it there. I thought Anthony was in the chat for a minute there. The wind-up merchant. Anyway, God bless. See you later.